Hello again, updaters. This is part 2 of our conversation with certified 90s Chinito Heartthrob and now Gawad Urian 2024 Best Actor for About Us But Not About Us, Mr. Romnick Sarmenta. And for the first time, magsasalita siya tungkol sa dating asawang si Harleen Bautista at sa mga anak nilang pumasok na rin sa showbiz. And syempre, may chikahan tayo tungkol sa kanyang newfound love at sa kanyang bagong babying 3-year-old son. There were times daw na parang gusto mo nang mag-quit sa showbiz pero hindi natutuloy.
Actually, I did. The first time, bata ako, siguro mga 11 or 12, may lumabas kasing article na may nag-interview sa akin kung ano trabaho ng mami ko. And during that time, my mom was working as a promo girl or sales girl ng Wrangler sa Cubao. Wow. Kasi sa Wrangler siya nagtatrabaho. So nalilipat siya from COD to SM. And you know, I'm very proud of her. Mm-hmm. So sinabi ko, promo girl siya. Laging nakatayo. And then somehow, yung lumabas doon sa article was parang call girl lang ermat ko. So that really offended me to the point where I said, teka muna, ayoko to, na parang escort or something. Basta it was a bit degrading and I wanted to stop. And it was my mom who convinced me not to. Pero I did take a break, siguro wala pang isang taon. And then dumating ako dun sa awkward stage na hindi alanganing teenager, alanganing adolescent. So wala akong regular. After 12, I was doing Jessie with Janice de Belen for Channel 2. And then, pagtapa ko ng mga 13, pumasok yung Talents Unlimited ni Kuya Ike. That was even before That's Entertainment. It was in ABS. And then, pumasok ako ng That's siguro mga 16 na ako. So, between 13 to 16, I was not doing regulars. I was doing guestings lang. There's Connie Reyes on camera. There's Lovingly Yours, Helen. There's Panahon with Susan Roses, among others. And I was doing pilots for shows most of the time at that time. So parang in between lang siya. Hindi talaga ako ganun ka-active. And then, there's a stretch between mid-2000, early, hanggang siguro mga 2015 or 2016, na hindi ako tumatanggap talaga ng trabaho. I wanted to spend more time with my kids because they were growing up. I would still choose to spend more time with the kids growing up.
Until now?
Until now. I would always choose that over things.
Sa bagay, no? Hindi mo na mababalik yung edad no? Pag lumaki yung mga bata, lumaki na talaga sila. Hindi mo na pwedeng gawing bata.
Marami kang mamimiss out. And I think one of the saddest things is finding that you don't know your children. Diba?
Oh, that's true.
So,
that is true.
Titigil ako pagdating sa ganun. And I spent a little time trying to learn different businesses during that time. Pumapayag ako mag-guest very rarely. I would do Maalaala Mo Kaya, Magpakailanman. Pero I would not do active series for a while. Mm-hmm. Siguro mga between 2005 to 2015, mga ganun. Lalabas lang ako. Every once in a blue moon. And then, titigil ako ulit. And usually, ang mga nakakapag-guest sa akin are really good friends from the business. Either the director, or the producer, or the writer.
Yung hindi mo mapahindian.
Oo mahirap hindi sa mga kaibigan mo talaga diba? So, and you know, they were always very, very kind in asking. I never heard na parang, as a favor, hindi naman talaga. They just, most of them just really believe na, uy, sayang to, ang ganda ng role. Mas gusto ko sana ikaw gumawa. Ganun, baka pwede ka naman. So, sige, tara. Ganyan. Yun yung usually ginagawa ko.
Yung anak mo, artista na ngayon.
Gulat nga ako. Gusto pala nila. So si Zeki before.
Bakit hindi? It's in the blood.
No, I have nothing against it. Basta ang sa akin lang palagi ko sinasabi, you will find a lot of challenges, you will find a lot of struggles, and there could be a lot of hardship in it. So, pag pinasok mo siya, please bear in mind that whether you push through with it or tumigil ka for whatever reason, whether kayanin mo or ma-pressure ka for any reason, either way, mag-artista ka o hindi, I am in the same way very proud of you. Kung gusto mo siya, go.
Maganda.
Kung iniisip mo na kailangan mo siyang gawin dahil sa amin, ay wag. Diba? You follow what you want.
Lumalapit ba siya sa'yo for advices knowing na, syempre, of course, you have been in the industry for a long time?
Lumalapit naman, nagtatanong naman. Lalo na pag script read, minsan sinasabi niya, bakit ganito to? Anong ibig sabihin nito? Ba't ganito siya ka-agit, ganito siya sa'yo? Basahin mo lang, tuloy-tuloy. Tingnan mo kung ano yung pupuntahan, yung arc ng story, tas yung arc ng character. And then, we have interesting conversations about the different ways she can read her script. But more importantly, we have good conversations about how to deal with people off-cam, di ba? Kasi sa tingin ko, mas importante yun eh. Pwede kang mag-develop sa skill, pwede kang mag-mature as an actor, pero dapat mauna yung mag-mature ka as a person.
Nico, since we're talking about your kid, kakambyo ko let's get personal.
Sure.
Ito, suntok sa buwan to. I don't know if we can talk about it. But, of course, we know na, yung separation ninyo ni Harleen years ago.
I'm not going to say it was easy. No?
Nothing is easy pagdating sa ganyan.
I probably did one of the worst things you can do during that time. I read some comments. I saw some posts. There was a point when it felt like parang existential questions ang kailangan ko, parang gano'n. You spend a number of years in a relationship, and I'm not saying that I am blameless, but I cannot accept the blame they're trying to put on me. Yung gano'n. Not those. Hindi ko ginawa yun eh. But, I also felt like any form of defense, any form of story is moot. So, as long as I know the truth, Harleen knows the truth, the children knows the truth, parang wala na akong kailangan patunayan or linawin sa kahit na sino. They can go ahead and think of whatever they want to think of me, because at the end of the day, they can keep that version. And that's fine. Kung ano man ang gustong tingin sa akin ng ibang tao, that's fine. Ang importante sa akin, yung tingin ko sa sarili ko, yung pagkakakilala ko sa sarili ko, and how I'm going to strive to become the best version of myself ayon sa pagkakakilala at pagkakaintindi ko sa sarili ko. So it is difficult, pero it's also in a way self-realizing and self-revealing. Mas makikilala mo yung sarili mo in a sense.
Pero to tell you honestly, I mean, being your friend and being a friend of Harleen, I really did not see that coming. Sa totoo lang, nagulat ako. Pero there is no way that I would want to confirm with the both of you, knowing na baka pag nagtanong ako, ma-offend kayo.
No, but I appreciate that. Actually, I was never able to speak about it because, when we decided that, we told each other na parang, okay, tayo magpa-interview, let's just put out a
statement.
A common statement, and then wag na tayo magpa-interview. Kasi lalaki lang and papangit lang. And we have children not only to protect but also to keep safe from these things, 'di ba? Na wag na rin nilang mabasa tong mga ito, 'di ba?
Totoo.
Let them keep that privacy, that respect for us and for themselves. So nag-decide kami ganun. And I have to say this now that I have the chance na parang I am grateful. I am grateful for everyone who decided not to ask. Because it means something. To me, that means at the very least giving you space and respecting you as a person on a higher level or on a deeper level, yung respeto sa'yo bilang kaibigan. And I so appreciate that more than anything. I think no, you're one of those people who knows naman how to ask permission, and you know I have very few, like I can count them with one hand. I have very few people na I can be very candid with, kasi alam ko na pag sinabi ko, oy, atin lang to, hindi to para lumabas. I just wanna confirm or share with you these things, and that also allows me to be very open when it comes to the interview proper. Kasi I feel seen as a person, I feel respected as a person, and pag ganun yung pakiramdam mo, then you know na when a question comes in, it's not meant to sensationalize para ibandera ka na ganito ka or ganyan ka, but rather giving you the opportunity to clear things up, diba?
But okay na kayo ni Harleen?
Oh,
okay kayo?
we've always been able to communicate naman. We've had an open communication from the very start. We have an agreement with the kids. We have an agreement on all the other stuff. I would like to think that we mutually respect each other. But then, being the parent of our children and having spent all those years together, pangit naman kung hindi. Pangit kung
Totoo.
maghiwalay kayong magkaaway. Diba?
Pero, of course, needless to say, you found love after that.
Yeah, I did. I am grateful. There was a question of faith on my part at one point, and I think I believe that question of faith was also partially answered when she came. When Barbara came, I prayed kasi na ilayo siya sa akin. Kasi
ilayo?
Sabi ko, sabi ko, ilayo mo sa akin to. Ayoko siyang masaktan dahil sa akin. Magulo pa utak ko and all that.
Ganun ang tingin mo sa sarili mo nung time na dumating si Barbara? That's the name of your partner, of course.
Yeah. I was having that little existential crisis nung time na yun na parang makakasakit lang ako. Ganon. Maybe I'm not ready for responsibility again or whatever. I don't want to hurt anyone, and ayokong dumating dun sa point na para lang akong chasing tail and getting older and finding younger girls to chase. Ayoko dun. Kasi I have kids, I have daughters. I don't want them to think na ay, naging ganun si Papa.
Fate lead you to this.
Yeah, but you will wake up one day and you realize you want to get to spend more time. You want to get to know this person more. And when you finally have the chance to pick each other's brains, parang gusto ko siya makasama. Ganun. And I decided,
hindi mo kaya pigilan ng puso, Nico. Ano ka ba?
Oo nga. Totoo yun. Pero hindi ako naniniwala dun sa hindi ka makakapamili. Kasi para sa akin, palagi ang araw-araw na pagpili yung pagmamahal sa isang tao. Diba? I mean,
totoo yan.
Meron tayong makikitang feeling natin ideal. And then, may mga bagay silang ipapakita na, kahit ako as a person, nung makilala niya ako, I'm sure meron siyang or kung wala siyang idea about me, or kung wala siyang in-expect, tapos gusto lang niya akong kilalanin at dahan-dahan niya akong kinikilala at nabubuo sa utak niya kung ano yung imahe ko. After a few years, biglang may lalabas na isa, dalawa, tatlong bagay sa akin na parang hindi niya naisip na ganun pala ako at makakapagpabago or makakagulo nung image na yun na binuo niya. Pipiliin mo pa rin ba akong mahalin? Yun yung tanong eh.
Ang poetic naman.
Hindi, di ba? Hindi, di ba?
Realistic, but yet it's poetic.
Di ba? Thank you. I think that's really the basis of choosing someone and choosing to love a person. Na parang pag nabasag yung marble image na ginawa mo yung tao niya, mamahalin mo pa rin ba? Pipiliin mo pa rin ba? Kaya mo pa bang sabihin, tama yung pagpili ko, tama yung decision ko, at kaya kong panindigan ito? Not out of pride, not out of nakakahiya. Hindi yun. Pero sinabi mo kasi mahal mo eh. Di ba? Sinabi mo mahal mo eh. Ako din, I'm gonna try to be, again, a good and better version of myself. Pero when a person that I choose to love is there, I'm gonna do everything I can para maging best version din siya ng sarili niya. Kung paano man ako makakatulong.
It's a two-way thing. It's a two-way thing all the time. Kasi, di ba, I think it's yung batuhan ng energy. Like parang yung good energy na naibabato mo, I'm sure ibabalik din sa'yo. And, you better yourself and your partner betters yourself. And, you kind of have that sweet, positive competition na napabubuti niyo yung isa't isa.
And I have to say, I understood this better because of Barbara. She's very supportive and very helpful in knowing more about myself. Mas nakilala ko pa nga yung sarili ko, lalo na dahil she would ask the right questions. She would encourage me the right way. She's able to bring out a smile even when I feel like pagod ako, teka muna, yung ganon. She's able to point out a point of clarity or something that I miss.
She's probably, kasi I know, dumaan ka dun sa madidilim na parts eh. And she's probably the light that you were waiting for.
I would believe so. She does brighten up my surroundings.
How's that for you? Like parang to have a kid at 50?
It's amazing.
Hindi ba nakakatakot at all?
Hindi naman. Minsan natatawa si Barbara kasi kitang-kita niya pag binubuhat ko si Raza na parang medyo sumasakit likod ko kasi ang laking bata eh. Pero it's amazing. To me, it's grace na the Lord in His goodness decides to give me a boy at this age, that I get to see him. Ang palagi kong iniisip, if hindi pa siya yung huli kong anak, yay!
Hindi tayo sure, di ba?
Na sana makita ko lang silang maayos na lumaki. Because like even Bo, the one who's coming out on
TV,
Net 25, there were times she looked at me and she goes, "Pa, you're getting old. Are you going to be around when this happens? And I go, yeah, I hope so. There's still a lot of you. I still want to see all of you have a good life. And I want to spend a lot of years with Barbara, so I hope so." Diba?
Pero nakakabata yung magkaroon ng bata, di ba?
Nakakabata at nakakatanda. Kasi nga, nararamdaman mo yung sakit ng tuhod mo pag inakit baba mo ng hagdan eh. But yeah, kids are so much joy. Raza is just so sweet and funny, and one of the best gifts is that he's so well loved by his siblings as well. They love spending time together in this house. They would take care of him. He is so different. All of them are so different from each other. But at the same time,
sino nakikita mong little Romnick sa kanila?
Wala eh. May kanya-kanya silang personality eh. There are some strong resemblances. Lalo na pag mainit ang ulo ng mga bata, pag tumingin sila ng pailalim, alam kong ako yung kamukha nila. At alam kong galing
Yung
yun.
expressive
Pero,
eyes, yung asset mo. Yun na nga eh.
Parang, oy,
Yung asset mo
pag
nagiging
yan,
liability na eh. Pag yung paggalit. Okay, Nico, we've been talking for about an hour now, and ang dami mong na-share. I will end this with two things. Actually, three things. Tanungin ko muna kita. How would you like to be remembered as a father?
that I did what I could. I don't think I'm, your children will always say you're the best father, and I appreciate that super. But I hope they also accept the fact when I say sometimes I feel like I could have done more. I just wasn't able to.
Meron ka bang regrets? Meron kang regrets as a father?
No, not really. I think it's more of, as parents, we want everything for our children. As parents, we want everything to be instantaneous for them. Not to spoil them. Pero sana, di ba, as a parent, ang inisip mo, sana you can just choose between the top 5 schools that you want and I could easily afford all of them. All of you, di ba? Sana ganun. Yun yung gusto mo eh. Sana pag nawala ako, I could live with you your own home and a bank account and enough to start off your own business. Sana ganun, pero hindi ka sigurado eh. So there are things na maraming sana, and I think every parent has that. And my faith in God says I can hope for and dream for all of us. But if there comes a time that I go and I'm not able to give that to my children, I hope they remember that I did my best. Yun lang.
As an actor, how would you like to be remembered?
As an actor, that I just wanted to tell stories. I am not acting for fame. I'm not acting for awards. I appreciate getting paid for my work, but I'm not acting for money. I want to tell good stories. I want people to be able to feel and understand themselves through the characters and the stories that they watch, that hopefully I am able to help make. Yun lang.
I totally believe you in that. Sa totoo lang. Yun ang nakikita ko ngayon eh. Eto, may tanong ako. What is your best mistake?
My best mistake is being so stubborn na hindi ako nakinig doon sa taong kasama ko at naglakad-lakad ako sa Broadcast City. Kasi I ended up seeing this line of kids and I thought, nagkamali ako. Akala ko kumukuha lang sila ng lollipop doon sa mama sa dulo. Yun pala audition yung linya. And I ended up auditioning for Piping. That's probably my best mistake.
So it was a mistake sa simula?
It wasn't planned. I never heard of any auditions. I wouldn't have gone if I knew it was an audition. No one brought me there. Naglalakad lang ako sa Broadcast City. Sinama ako para manood ng isang show at naglakad-lakad ako. So, it was a mistake. But it was a great
mistake changed your life.
Yes.
I will let you go by turning the tables around, Nico. Ikaw naman magtatanong sa akin ng isang tanong. Because it's one of my ways to pick your brain. What's inside your mind?
You are a journalist, a reporter, a bringer of news, and you have had the opportunity to ask most often both sides of the story. How do you gauge where you stand, or how do you keep yourself centered?
Okay. I always say this, that the middle ground is the best place to be in. The middle ground. But it's the hardest to attain. Sometimes yung middle ground na yon, can be tainted by personal issues, can be tainted by friendship, can be, maraming pwedeng makasira doon sa middle ground na yun. Pero parati kong ibinabalik yung prinsipyo ko na wala akong kikilingan. Sometimes, diba, ang hirap-hirap na pag yung ini-interview mo artista na kaibigan mo and alam mong hindi nagsasabi ng totoo, or sometimes alam mong makakasama sa kanya. But, I'm in the business of truth. Hindi ko ginagawa ito para mapasama yung isang tao. Pero kung di ilabas yung katotohanan. So, ako, I will just take things at face value. Kung ano yung ibinigay sa akin, kung ano yung sinabi sa akin, yun ang ilalagay ko sa report ko. Nang walang halong opinion, nang walang halong paniniwala. Kasi, ang pinaniwalaan ko parati ang katotohanan. Yun lang.
You're on a safe space there.
I hope so. And kasi parati akong naniniwala na ang mga artista ay tao rin and meron din silang pakiramdam at hindi 24/7 nakangiti sila. So, kailangan yung pag-i-invade mo yung a little bit of their privacy, dapat may respeto, dapat may paalam, dapat may pasabi, dapat hindi ka dapat tumatapak do sa mga bagay na hindi mo dapat tapakan.
I respect that. I know, and allow me to say this, I am really grateful for our friendship, and I'm glad that early on naramdaman mong friendship yung iniaabot ko din. In this world, parang in this business, minsan we get to jade that we don't get to identify what kind of hand we're being given, diba? So I appreciate our friendship, and I'm so happy that you were able to do this, and that I'm able to be here.
And dumating na tayo sa ganitong edad, sa ganitong point, and we're still
Diba?
here. And ako rin, magta-thank you ako sa'yo for giving me that respect over the years na, the respect to say no and the respect to say yes. Nakuha ko lahat sa inyo yon, nakuha ko sa iyo yon, and I really love my industry, and yung mga taong katulad mo makes it better. Thank you very much, Romnick.
Maraming salamat.
Pero Nico, thank you. Thank you talaga. Thank you for opening up.
There are moments for valuable and meaningful conversations. This is one of those moments.